Again, just wanted to invite or welcome you to the DTC webinar. We hope you enjoyed today's presentation, and we strongly encourage you to post any questions that you may have throughout the presentation in the chat box provided in the GoToMeeting session. We'll do our best to get to those as quickly as we can, and certainly will enhance our ability to describe how DTC can work in your specific situation. We also have a poll, we'll have poll questions throughout the presentation. So we'll ask you to get engaged and want to understand or get your feedback on some of the challenges that you face. And we do have a quick survey at the end of the presentation. We ask you to please fill that out. It should only take a minute or two, just to help us ensure that the webinars are relevant, and if there's any areas that we can improve upon, we do so in the future. The webinar will also be available on our website after today, towards the end of the week. But you will receive an email notification to let you know once it's been posted. So with that, we will jump to the webinar. And my name is Scott Cuthbert. I'm the CEO of Digital Time Capture, and I got some experience in the construction industry. Started out as a project accountant with PCL Construction. I moved from PCL to KPMG Consulting, where I implemented ERP systems for engineering and construction companies across North America. I've dealt with the challenges of field data capture firsthand, and the primary reason that we started Digital Time Capture was because there was no obvious solution for contractors in the industrial construction industry. Joining us today is Michelle Klopstra. She's our marketing specialist, and she's the one who's coordinated and organized the webinar today, and she's here helping me out, making sure that we have as few glitches as possible. So the purpose of the presentation today is really to introduce DTC and kind of describe how we've worked in the industry to help our customers. Wanted to run through an overview of our commitment to the industry, and from your perspective, we want you to ask questions to help us understand your specific requirements, so we get a little bit of a glimpse as to what the business challenges are that you're dealing with. And the intent is really so that you can determine if DTC is a fit or not a fit, or a potential fit for your organization. And we ask that if you believe it's a potential fit, you let us know and provide us with, so we can provide you with some more information. And at the end of the presentation, we'll talk about what potential next steps are. So who is Digital Time Capture? We're the most specialized timesheet solution for the industrial construction industry. We specialize in complex, high-volume projects in the industrial industry. Our flagship product, Digital Time Capture, is on-site timesheet management solution. And as I mentioned earlier, we're industry people who've built an industry solution. So as an example, our CTO is an engineer. Some of our development teams spent time in the field collecting timesheets and producing daily cost reports and invoices, and our consultants have all worked in the field as project coordinators, project administrators, project controllers. And we understand firsthand the challenges that our customers deal with within this complex industry. Some of our customers, just wanted to paint a bit of a picture as far as dealing with multi-billion-dollar EPCM firms to $20 million contractors. Sort of illustrates that DTC is easy enough for the small companies to get on board and take advantage of, and it's not robust enough to meet the requirements of some of the largest firms within the industry. So sort of how we see the industry is every day people are out in the field and information is just raining down on us, and the project administrators are typically running around trying to catch as much of that information as possible. And it's really challenging to enter partial information into a financial system or a payroll system. They're just not set up to do so. So we find, again, like you see the bucket is Excel, and we find in a large percentage of situations, project administrators are out there capturing information first in Excel so that they can collect total hours to understand how many regular hours there are, how many overtime hours there needs to be. They're calculating turnarounds, premiums, bonuses, living out allowances, all in a spreadsheet before they can then turn around and enter that into their payroll system or financial system. And so DTC is really that timesheet management system that allows you to enter information daily and easily organize it, review it, validate it, and automate the calculation of many of those pay type items. So, and with that, we'll do our first poll question, which is, what's the main concern for your organization when it comes to timesheet data? Is it accuracy, efficiency, accountability, or reliability? And so it looks like we've got about 50% of attendees saying that it's accuracy, 30% saying efficiency, and 17% saying accountability. So it's a fair split, definitely an emphasis around accountability. So again, just, you know, to talk about what we see is we've seen contractors rushing to get all the hours entered into, you know, making the payroll cutoff or the reporting cutoffs that the owners put on the job, just to turn around and spend days or even weeks making corrections after the fact because the collection process was manual. It's fraught with error and transposition errors in rekeying the data, and the cost of dealing with corrections is just astronomical. We also see time and time again that folks out on site are doing what they feel they need to get the job done using spreadsheets or building access databases to try to capture and manage that data. And when things go sideways, it turns into an IT problem. And IT folks get called in, you know, we've got a corrupt database or we've lost data in our spreadsheet, you know, how do we recover this information? And it's pretty impossible for IT to support spreadsheets that are out in the field. There's no consistent platforms. There's no way to guarantee data integrity, and again, IT sort of inherits this problem, and people think, can't you wave your magic wand and fix this for us? And it's pretty difficult again when it's spreadsheet-based or standalone systems out in the field. So our second poll question is, how do you currently capture this type of information in the field? Is it with Excel, custom systems, a combination of Excel, custom systems? Do you have commercial software in place to manage the timesheet process, or are you able to enter that directly into your payroll systems? So it looks like 75% of attendees are dealing with the combination of standalone systems and Excel spreadsheets.